Hey there, my name's Caitlin. I'm the founder of the brand Story Speak Enterprises and the founder of the Legacy Brand Leader Curriculum. So if you didn't already know, I'm really passionate for standard operating procedures, for succession planning, and for legacy. And here's why. I believe that we live in a really exciting time right now. And so if you're in business or if you have a nonprofit, we have an opportunity. And in fact, I think it's more than an opportunity. I think we have an obligation, and that is to use privilege, capitalism, and any opportunity to be the change for future generations. So for me, legacy is super important because it literally paves the way for systemic change for our children and their grandchildren. Having nature for our children to enjoy, wildlife being a part of our ecosystem and giving us healthy food and nourishment to our bodies and clean water to drink, all of these things that are actually jeopardized in this age of consumption. We business owners have an obligation to do things differently. And that's where so many of us are at now, right? We're doing things differently. We are taking on more responsibility and we're saying, hey, I want to go the extra mile. I want this business to outlive me. I want it to outgive me. And so in order to do that, we need standard operating procedures so we can understand the fundamentals of business. And we have to do that at the very beginning. And the reason why I implore business owners, founders, and managers to learn these concepts themselves is because if we don't take the time to learn them now, once we get teammates, whether they're working inside our business as an internal department or they're a vendor that we hire outside, if we don't understand what it takes for certain aspects of our business to be successful, that puts us, the business owner, and the business in a place where our longevity is jeopardized. Because if we don't understand the fundamentals of what we're hiring for, so for example, if you don't understand the fundamentals of sales and you're hiring for sales, then you're placing all of your eggs into this other team. If something should happen to that team or something should happen to the funding and you lose the department, whatever it is, it's going to take the whole business down. So by understanding the fundamentals of each business operation, you're setting yourself up for your business to be long lasting, no matter what happens with budgets or economies or markets or trends, or even if teammates have to stop working for you. So you're actually setting yourself up to be able to keep going and start over with anyone or even with yourself at any time. As we understand the fundamentals of each operation, we're seeing which roles in our organization we will need in the future. And you put it on an organization chart and you add it to the business plan and it becomes a living plan. You're not waiting for things to become big enough where you need a team. That's reacting. But to be a leader, we have to anticipate the future needs. And especially if you want to be a leader of your life and you want your business to give you a life of freedom, a life of intention, a deliberate life that you're not stuck serving your business and being behind a computer all day, that's going to take a lot of intention, strategic, and steady movements to make sure you are abiding by the business plan and really creating something that will outlive. So there's no instant gratification here. Your legacy awaits.